Hi there everybody, it's Jack here at the Vinyl Voyage with another video. What I'm going to do then this week, I'm going to try and go through it pretty quick, but whenever I can't decide what I want to listen to, I quite like using the Discogs Shake function. So you go into your library, give your phone a little shake, and it pops up with something random from your collection. So I thought I would do that 10 times. Like I said, try and move through it quite quick and show a little bit of an overview of my collection, warts and all. I think generally speaking, if there's anything I don't like, I generally try and trim it from my collection, so hopefully there's not going to be any wicked surprises. But here we go, so let's see what's first. So first up is Four Tops. This is a double compilation on Tamla Motown. It's their hits from 1964 to 72, and it's just so many absolutely brilliant songs on here. Loads of them from the Holland Dozier and Holland songbook. Things like Baby I Need Your Lovin', I Can't Help Myself, Sugar Pie Honey Bunch. Oh, there's just absolutely loads. There's a nice cover of If I Were a Carpenter by Tim Hardin. Yeah, loads of good stuff on here. A few great Jimmy Webb songs as well. But yeah, I love the Four Tops, the harmonies. Just so upbeat and easy listening. So yeah, that's number one. So next then is The Verve with Urban Hymns, their album from 1997, UK Britpop album on Hot Records. I do like this album, it's got some big songs on it. Bittersweet Symphony was their massive hit, but Sonnet I think is probably my favourite song on the album. Drugs Don't Work's a good song as well. A bit of controversy with this album, I suppose, and especially with the song Bittersweet Symphony, because it borrows from some samples from the Stones the last time. And I know that the Verve went and spoke to Jagger and Richards, asked for permission to use the sample and to Decca Records, who owned the rights. But Alan Klein, the old Stones manager, he was having none of it and put Jagger and Richards' names on the credits. The Verve got no money for their biggest single until recently when Klein died, and the wrong has been righted, so to speak, and the Verve are starting to get paid again. But yeah, good album. So next then is Eat It by Humble Pie. Big Humble Pie fan, a really big fan of Steve Marriott. I love the Small Faces. This is one of their later albums. I think this is round about, is it 73? A&M Records. It's a double album, but it's got a really cool inner sleeve, if you can see that. With Steve and the boys giving it large. So next then is Tracy Chapman's debut on Elektra. I'm not a massive fan of Tracy Chapman. I do quite like this album, but really, to be honest, I kept this one because the wife likes it. And you know what they say, happy wife, happy life. This one then is Moby Grape 69 on Columbia. Recorded obviously in 1969. This is their third album, so I'm a big Moby Grape fan. I don't like this album so much. It's a little bit more country rock than their previous two, Wow and Moby Grape, self-titled, their debut, are a bit more psychedelic. But there is some great songs on this nonetheless. It's a Beautiful Day Today is a good one. If You Can't Learn From Your Mistakes by Peter Lewis is a lovely finger-picking guitar song. But my favourite one on here is Seeing. So one of their original guitarists, Skip Spence, is one of my favourite songwriters, a really, really good songwriter. He had left the band by the time that they put out this, but they still used one of his songs. It's the final song, Seeing. It's really, really good. So this is Jackie's Racing from Whiteout, another kind of, suppose, 60s influenced indie band from Greenock in Scotland. This was released, I think, around about 1995 on Silvertone Records. Come off their album Bite It, their debut album. So yeah, really, really catchy. Lots of great harmonies on here. Kind of acoustic, poppy sound to it. So yeah. That's Whiteout and Jackie's Racing. Not much to say about this one really. Yes, it's Fragile. their first album with Rick Wakeman, and I think you can really hear that all over the album. There's loads of electric piano and synthesizers and Moogs played by Wakeman. It's not my favourite Yes album. I like the Yes album, their previous one, but still a great album nonetheless. So really like this. This is the Fontaines DC live album, live at, how do you say this, Kilmainham Jail. I'd assume that that's a jail in Ireland. But yeah, songs taken from their first two albums, Dog Roll and A Hero's Death. So yeah, really nice sound to this. I like Fontaines DC. Cool in our cover as well, a picture of the band in the jail. So it's, yeah, Fontaines DC live at Kilmainham Jail. So this is probably my favourite album of all time, if not my favourite, certainly one of my favourites. My favourite band, Love Forever Changes from 1967 on Elektra Records. Love Arthur Lee, love everything that Arthur Lee put out, but this is just a masterpiece. I love all the Mexican horns at the start. The acoustic guitars sound phenomenal. All the orchestration that was put in. Arthur Lee worked alongside David Angel, and all these orchestrated ideas that he had in his head, he worked with Angel, who then put them down on paper and got them kind of realised in the album. But yeah, it's just an absolutely amazing album if you've not heard it. I've got I think this is one of the anniversary editions on nice white vinyl. So yeah, absolutely love Forever Changes. One of these albums I would just never pick out single tracks. I just think the whole album as a whole, amazing artwork as well. Just everything about it I love. And finally, one of my favourite American indie bands, the Silver Jews. This is from the late 90s as well, I think 97 or 98, on Drag City Records. This was David Berman's band, along with Stephen Malkmus. Most of the songs are written by Berman, but the best thing with this is just Berman's lyrics are just amazing. You know, they're so bittersweet at times, but then they can be so funny as well. Loads of great songs on here, but yeah, not my favourite Silver Jews album, but one of their best nonetheless. I've tried to go through that as quickly as I could. I did enjoy doing it. It's good to pull out things from your collection that maybe you've forgotten about or that you've not looked at for a while. So I'll definitely do one of those again. Hope you enjoyed it and see you next time. Bye for now.